Slick with it. Slick with the kicks. Slick with it. Slick with the kicks. Yo, we are slick with the kick, man. Oh, with the kick, sorry. I am slick with the kicks. And this has become even more real, more certified, more guaranteed. This is a flash, another flash review, because I mean I gotta keep that energy because I just scored again. I did a review yesterday. Today is April 9th. April 9th, Friday, 2021. Where the sneaker game is at an all-time high. The hype is too crazy. Too crazy. You can't be lazy up in this sneaker game thing. The sneaker bug hit today again in the morning, and I had to go fetch. People. I had to go fetch. Back at finish line, they did it. So what I did. Whew, let's go on. So it's ever since last weekend. Right now, this last weekend, Easter weekend. A little bit from last week, a little bit, the end of last week, Easter weekend, coming up to this week right now. All this week, it's been fire. I've been hitting fire. Thank you, sneaker gods. Thank you, just the positive energy. The sneaker bug that just hit on, that just hit me, just hit in me, and just pretty much is consuming me. I'm sorry if I'm like this, just stuttering and mumbling everywhere. Definitely excited for what just happened, and as you guys, as everybody knows, I am dunk crazy. I'm going heavy for dunks. I only scored on one pair, the Barleys, that I did a review of, my first review actually. Just scored. So so pretty much let's go for it. A very kind of like big deal. I'm just gonna leave it at that shoe right now. So I'm gonna show y'all. There's a cool story behind all this. Let's get for it. Like I said, I am dunk crazy. And what did I just score today when I almost didn't want to go to the mall? Did it the old-fashioned way at the same place that I scored the Barleys. Same kind of determination. Get up and go at the break of opening the store. Nike Dunk Low Retro in the color black hyper cobalt white. I scored the dunks. I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful, people. We open, you guys know the deal. Opening up the paper and all that. And, oh shit! I just kind of scratched it. Freak. Hate myself. The hyper cobalt dunk low. Look at that material. This is why I want dunks. This is why I am dunk crazy. Look at the leather, the materials. This is so new. There's holes that haven't even been perforated like that. Like they didn't want to sell me this shoe when I went to finish line, and I shouldn't even be doing reviews and vlogging, just mentioning whatever. But ladies and gentlemen, I have been hitting all this week. I have been hitting. The sneaker gods have been blessing me. Now this is a size 10. They didn't have a 9.5, which is true. I'm true to size, but it's. I mean, when it's a dunk, I mean, if you're gonna go out and buy shoes, okay, you go to the size and whatever, just whatever. Okay, I got a need or whatever. But if you're gonna buy dunks, this is. I shouldn't even be talking too much about this shoe or just showing this shoe a lot. I mean, you've seen it around already. Whatever. I mean, it's dunks are taking over. But this one right here, I woke up today, and I told myself yesterday, after I did the review on the on the Diodoras, I was like, okay, spend a hefty dime. No, not that much. I mean, I got it for retail, but I was thinking to myself like, okay, I needed the Diodora, got it and whatever. But I said, I could have gotten a J or whatever and all that stuff. But forget all that. I'm doing the whole different stuff. I started the whole channel, whatever, doing the different stuff, but. You gotta praise where you gotta praise, man. But I became dunk crazy when I decided to step up my sneaker game, just be true to my sneakerhead of just feeling that I had. This is what I told myself that I was gonna go on the hunt for constantly this year. 2 dunks already this year. We're on the first quarter of the year, or first trimester, you can call it. Damn, they got the dunk. I'm not even gonna take the paper out. Boom, Nike and stitching, the stitching in Nike. So yeah, I told myself, no, I don't want any more. After just copping those Las Diodoras, are fire, by the way. I should mention they're made in the USA, designed in Italy. Those right there, there's some that are made in Italy. When they're made in Italy, boom, they got it on the tongue and all that stuff. Those are made in the good old USA, designed in Italy. So the good quality, forget it, I already did the review. Go back and check the review. But this right here, this leather, whoo, okay, I just got it up close and personal. There's the stars on the front bottom sole, or bottom outer sole, front bottom outer sole. I just want to get it all right, sorry for getting too eloquent with stuff. I'm thinking about switching the laces, probably some black or whites, most likely white, but this right, the blue ones, is definitely what gives it the it gives it like the hard ass attitude. Leather is perfect. I'm not even gonna rub or touch too much. It's, oh yeah, nah, I don't even gotta. So how did this come about? Me scoring these dunks, or scoring just dunks again. So pretty much the same way that I scored the first dunks. Just going over to the mall. I went going to the mall the old-fashioned way, like my daddy told me. I mean, he would go to the mall and cop fire. It was much easier back in the 90s. You could cop fire way easy. You had to spend for it. Pay the retail was up there, but everybody was like, I can't buy fire. I'm not gonna buy the fire. So we're gonna go with the bueno, bonito, baratos. The good, pretty, and the cheaps. This is way too pretty. And for nowadays, for how the game is, because everything is resale, got it on retail. Let me show you the retail, of course. So I got it for cheap. You can say, wait, let me put it back here very softly and not harm me too much. I don't even think I'm gonna wear that shoe like that. The retail is, it should, 100. A Benji. You spend a Benji with tax, $106. Gotta work for your stuff, of course. Put in the hard work, determination, be determined, and you will score fire. So, okay, woke up today and I told myself, I've been telling myself since midweek, I've been scoring fire, because, like I said, I've scored pretty much like from not even a week to now, from last weekend, and now it's Friday, so it hasn't even been a full week. This is my 3rd pair this week. Got me some fire Asics. I did the review on those too, the Easter sneaker. Get them suedes, and then I scored on them Diodoras, and now this one right here. This is definitely the icing on the cake, the pudding, and like I mentioned. Well, I'm gonna say the story. So went back to finish. I woke up today. I was like, I tell myself I got too many. I scored playing this week. Something told me, no, do the old-fashioned thing. Go. It's Friday. When they stock back at the mall, because you gotta nibble and dibble. You go to the mall constantly and ask. They don't want to tell you. They see everybody that goes in there as a reseller now in any store, and every time you ask, they'll be like, oh yeah, this guy, he wants the fire. This guy's asking for the fire, so this guy's gonna nah, man, this is personal stuff, this is connection. But they don't know that. That's fine, man, but make friends with them. Go over there constantly every week, once a week or twice a week, as much as you can. And pretty much 3 times a week and more. I think you're invading a little bit. You might be invading a little bit too much. Okay, we're at 10 minutes sharp. Boom, we just hit 10 minutes, not more than 20. So woke up today. I was almost like, should I go to the mall? No, I was gonna go to the gym and this and that. Okay, yeah, definitely got my cut. Yesterday I was like, okay, I needed to cut my barber. He retired from barbering, from cutting hair or styling hair. He's doing his own thing now. He's got his own business. Cool for him. So I was desperate. Banked up for today, and the dude was there. That was just like, oh man, I got 3 ahead of you, and before you like at my time when he scheduled me, and I was like, god damn. So I had to go to another dude. He was off. It's like, okay, my noon appointment called in. Said no. Come on, let's go. Why am I saying these barber stories, man? Today was a good day. I think I did the murder was the case. Listen, I needed to do this video right now, and I'm late for work actually. I gotta get ready for work because I had this energy. So pretty much I went to finish line just straight today. Woke up and I was like, should I not? I was like, forget it. Boom, drank my coffee. I actually woke up early today. Good thing I did. It was probably something was brewing. Something was brewing. So had my coffee, okay, boom, disposed of myself and everything, boom, got ready, let's go to the mall. Went to the mall, didn't even lose no time, went straight to finish line. One of the workers there, the one that's cool with me, he was like, hey, yo, what's poppin'? Oh yeah, this was going on. Oh yeah, I was like, yo, here's my number and whatever, call me up. The motherfucker didn't even call me up when they got this. Okay, so he was there trying out some shoes, and there was 2 other workers there. And I went around and I was like, and there was like, oh, okay, here's this dude, and the dude that works there, I guess he was off, that was trying on some shoes. Guess what he was trying on? I went over there. And I was just moping like, hey guys, like, hey, like, yeah, it's me again, trying to score dunks, and they were just looking at me like, like, hey you guys, and I was like, hey you guys, heard of anything? Got any shipments or something? They're like, not saying anything and just looking at me like, hey man, you're in a shoe store, look around, look at the shoes. And then I was just like, oh man, just sad puppy and whatever, just being dumb as rocks, man. The dude that was trying on the shoes, not these shoes, wait, he was trying on his pair. He was like, oh yeah, we got these, we just got these this last week and whatever. So I looked down at what he was trying on, boom, and he was trying on the hyper Cobalt. So I was like, oh damn it, hyper Cobalt, what's going on? Like I was just moping and just being dumb, and I didn't even notice. And I was like, oh man, like what's going on? Like tell me you got 9.5. Oh crap, tell me you got 9.5 or whatever. And they were like, nah man, like all we had was this and this and that, and all we got was big sizes. And they were looking at each other like looking at each other like, nah, let's not tell the kid. And I was like, yo, like, come on, man, you guys know me. I've been here, you know my strap, my swag, and all this stuff, man. I've been here crying. I came here crying just over here right now. They was like, oh man, like, I was pretty much like, okay, 9.5. Do you have it? Because the dude was trying it on, and I was like, okay, do you still have more? They was like, oh man, like I mean, we got big sizes, man. That's all we have. We ain't got 9, no 9.5. I was like. And the dude was like, and I was like, okay, when did you get all? I started flipping. I was like, wait a second. I had to get Sherlock Holmes on everybody over there. I was like, when did you get the shipment? And they was like, oh yeah, like about a couple of days ago, last week or something like that. And then 3 days ago, they were going back and forth from yesterday to 2 weeks ago to 3 days ago to last week to 5 days. Though they were jumping around. They didn't want to give the info. The dude called. I gave the dude my number. When was it? Like about 2 weeks ago. Last week I really didn't even show up like that. I guess I kept it cool with the whole sneaker shopping and all that with the fire copping. Though we getting fire. We copping fire for retail. This is what I'm talking about, people. You have to dedicate yourself, apply energy, consume energy from, and then apply it, and you will receive quality, dog. This is quality. Look at that leather. I mean, it is. So got in there and I was like, tell me the school. Okay, so you guys have it or not? They were like, oh no. And I was like, tell me you got a size 10 at least. Tell me you got a size 10. I'll go for the extra half. I'll go for the half inch. Because I'm not gonna go for 10.5. Hell no. That's already clown shoes for me. So there was like, when I asked him, was like, hey, do you guys got a 10 at least? You said you guys got big sizes? Please say you got a 10 at least. And when I mentioned to say, hey, you guys got size 10, They looked at each other like, I'm like, well, I mean, should we? And I was like, dog, just spit it out. Just say yes. You're already saying that you got it. You just want to say no. They was like, I mean, it's. Oh, okay. Let me go get it. Then one of the dudes went out back and got it, and I was like, already my heart started racing. It was happening. Boom. I was trying to score dunks. I was actually trying to score dunk lows. I already got my barley greens, which are highs. Wanted to score low, and the lows were there. I was actually thinking that I was gonna score pandas. The panda dunks, the all black and white joints. Those are the ones that were circulating around last week. I think I went last week, and they was like, no, we don't have anything. And the dude was like, come back next week, this week. So the dudes didn't want to sell me the dunk. The dudes was like, hey, yo, like people that was working there. I was the only one. I went in there. Listen, woke up and I went at 11:30. The same time that I scored the barley at finish line, I scored these again. You have to go at the crack of opening. When you and the dude told me, like, listen, man, we've seen you around. We know your story. Yes, we know that you bought the barley some time and whatever. But we see it. I mean, we just don't want resellers here in the store nagging us. And he says, listen, we get dunks, we get them on the regular, but we just don't put them on the wall. We listen. If they're pushing it through the back door, I understand. Listen, they just don't want the hype in there. They got hype shit, but they don't want people coming in with hype. And I'm not coming in there with no hype. And you know, I'm coming in with there, and they just humble, you know, just, hey, I'm trying to get a shoe for myself. I'm not trying to buy 20 pairs of the same shoe or this shoe or that shoe and whatever. But even right there, a shoe that I need was right there right now, but they didn't have my size when I just scored these right now. Every time that I scored the dunks, they got the red chilies, AJ1s that I need to match up with my Air Max XCs. And I was like, what's the sizes on the red chilies? And there was like only 11 and 13. I was like, forget it. I scored the dunk. I wanna lick it, but I'm not going to. Man, I scored again. Listen, and I told the dudes in the store, like, listen, I understand. You guys got to keep all those nasty bugs away, but I got a nasty sneaker bug in me right now that's chewing away on my intestines. This is trophies right here. This right here is fire. This is definitely trophy. And what I want to say is, always go for what you believe. Listen, I've been scoring, I've been buying and scoring other shoes and whatever. Heat, steam, vapor, whatever you want to call it. But when you catch fire, I mean, you can't deny, you can't let it go. One of the this is a hype shoe right now so far this year. This Hyper Cobalt Dunk Low. Listen, and the Michigans is coming out now. The Lemon Drops is coming out now too. I don't have the need no more. I mean, I don't have to. I told the dudes, hey, like, listen, you guys won't see me for a long while. But even the dude was nice enough to say, hey, we just don't want the resellers over here. We don't want the resale bug. They mosquitoes, man. They bother, man. I mean, he says we get them. We just don't put them up in the wall. But the guy told me, like, listen, man, we get them. Come back. Don't worry about it. It's like, I told him, it's like, listen, I extended, boom. I am not a reseller, dog. The hype is in me, dog, and I'm just consuming in the hype, but I'm not just hyping out there like that. No, I just take it all in and then put all the energy on catching fire. And I've been catching fire with Finish Line. I think they understand now, because the dude told me, hey man, we get them. Just come by. Now you know that they're not on the wall, but just come by and just ask. Because I know that other times that I've been there and I've asked, that they said no. I'm pretty sure that they've had, man, right there, but they know I'm not reselling. They know I'm true, you know, and I'm gonna keep going in there and telling my story, man. You know, I've been doing this since forever, since before you guys were born. I've been pushing, I've been rocking fire since late 80s. My daddy O, he passed on the foot fire bug. Listen, thank you guys. Always go search, go for your dreams, be determined. You will prevail. You'll reach your goal. Slick with the kicks, slick with the kicks, slick with the kicks. We did it. One more time, another review. Nike Dunk Low Hyper Cobalt. 20 minutes. Okay, that's it. We'll see you on the next Slick with the Kicks. We did it.